but weather did, in fact, interfere with this. And then it was, so we'll do it the week after the 4th, and then that didn't happen. And so 3.5 weeks ago, I said, hey, is it possible that you could reorient priorities because of these potholes? I didn't get any response from that, so I kind of escalated it this week, or last week, actually. And I've stepped on some toes in doing that, but we need to get that darn street fixed. Now, what I learned today is that the contractor has a window. I did not find out exactly what the window is, but they have a deadline. They have a certain period of time to get all of these projects that they're signed up to do.
October 31st.
And I assumed it was going to be before November, December timeframe. So it could be October 31st. Right now, we're being told that it'll likely be, 3 to 4 weeks from last week before they start working on our paving projects. So that's kind of where we are.
Is it the same paving projects going on 47 right now?
Yes.
One by the street.
Is that
They started that today, basically, didn't it?
No, it's
They got the
not.
gravel,
Yesterday.
hard gravel laid up to get dry when they're cutting it off it. The paving crew is down below Shelby. They was at 145 and 47 yesterday.
So I guess they're working their way this way. Right?
Yeah, and you know, the reality is they can't just jump around.
Right.
They pretty much have to have a logical progression. My frustration was the start date now is 16 weeks from when we were originally told it would start, essentially 4 months. And the excuse has been weather. We have not had 4 solid months of rain. So there's got to be some other issue that's causing the delay. But I just want everybody to know I've jumped up and down and whined and complained. I don't think it got me anything, but I did step on some toes in the process. So be it.
Hey, before we move on from that, Alan, if we can make a note, I was in a conversation with some families live up on Bolton Lane. You know, we paved that got paved up on, that hill got paved. And they asked when they were doing all this paving, if we could just put a yellow line on that hill, or whatever, if that's possible when they start paving and striping
I
stuff.
will talk to them about it, but if we've added some other stuff there, it's gonna be left up to the contractor. We may have
I told them I would
to
ask that.
something. We may have to get them to come back and do something.
Yeah, or we may have to just get another for some of the striping, because I've also asked that we basically restripe College Street there in front of the Piggly Wiggly from 25 into the traffic light, because the lines are there, and we have the most traffic accidents in that particular stretch of highway. And some of it is we have that suicide lane, and you can't see it in many places. And we've also had some complaints about pedestrians in the crosswalks that people don't see.
Yeah.
And apparently they don't see that big sign that says yield to pedestrians
And that's a
either.
special paint too, right? It's not like it's like a special.
It's quick drying paint, and they put glass in it where the flat.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so I just wanted to kind of give you an update on where we are there, and it's good news that they're in the area. So 2 to 4 weeks was what we heard last week. So hopefully we'll get that. All right, announcements, Ally.
All right, here
A
are
lot.
things that
Lots
kind
of
of
nuts.
gone all the way through December, so that you have kind of an idea of what's going on. So this Thursday night at 6 o'clock is the community pep rally on Main Street. And then next Thursday, the 26th, from 8:30 to 9:30 at the Grand Hall is Coffee with the Mayor. So upcoming stuff for the fall and Christmas is listed. October 9th is the Ironworks Fall Festival. October 15th is the Main Street fundraiser, a farm to table dinner. October 22nd is the homecoming parade and homecoming game. Monster Walk is the 29th, a Friday night. October 30th is the Witches Ride, and also that morning will be the Witches Ride, and then that afternoon evening is the Great Neighborhood Trick or Treat,
What is that?
which
Yeah.
will be a really fun thing. So the police department and I have talked about that we have lots of people here for Monster Walk in town, but we don't have a lot of trick-or-treaters anymore. And because Halloween falls on Sunday this year, there will be lots of confusion about who's gonna trick-or-treat when. And so, the police department's gonna kind of help us direct traffic. And we are gonna encourage people to put orange bows on their mailbox. Anybody who wants to, hand out candy and let kids trick or treat their house, and that way, we can kind of encourage people to come to town with their kids and trick or treat, so it should be a lot of fun.
The lack of the orange bow is gonna signify who gets tricked, right?
That sounds like a great plan. So Friday, November 19th, and Saturday, November 20th is Merchant Open House. That's Christmas Open House. Friday, December 3rd is the Christmas Parade. And Saturday, December 11th is Main Street's Breakfast with Santa that morning, and then that afternoon will be the Christmas tour of homes that the beautification board is doing. So it's going to be a fun fall Christmas time.
Yes, it will.
Hey, does the football team have a game that night on Monster Walk?
They do. That's actually senior night. So Monster Walk will be from 4 till 5:30, and then
Okay, so everybody can go to the game all dressed up.
Scare the opponent.
That's
So on Saturday, October 23rd, Shelby County High School is having a 50th reunion and a 51st reunion for the classes of 70 and 71. So that's Kathy's class is 71. We're the babies. And I went to my 50th high school reunion last weekend, and for some reason there was a whole bunch of old people there. I hope that's not the case for the Shelby County High School. All right. This is where we open up to the public. Any comments, questions from anyone else?
I did get a lot of good feedback from the, safety of the, yeah. I heard a lot of people down there. I didn't think it'd be 300, but that's a lot of people. So,
A lot of kids,
it was hot.
a lot of kids, a lot of water, I think Billy took extra pleasure in, hosing off some of the kids that were on the slides.
I saw Billy's forehead after it was over, so it was,
Yeah.
the sun was out.
Okay. Any other comments? All right, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion, we adjourn.
Second.